praise to the Most High, most definitely. All esteem and glory goes up to the Father, because it is not of myself that I do any of this. At least I don't think it's of myself. I'm not that clever. So shalom to everybody out there who will be listening. That is peace and good health to, everyone. I am Sister Cece, as Sister Corinne has stated, also known as Sister Rivka. So if you hear me or if you've heard any of my music, or if you're familiar with Renaissance of Covenant Keepers ministry on YouTube, you'll see me in there as Rivka, because that's my given name. That's the name that the Most High gave my Ish, or my husband, for me. So that's why I'll go by Sister Rivka when it's dealing with like ministry, but for like business purposes, I go by Cece. That's, the initials basically of my government name. So as far as everything that I have going on, like I said, it is definitely the Father. These ideas come because I don't personally think I'm that clever. I have Banaytha Botanicals, the body care, holistic body care company, where we do soaps, butters, lotions. We do herbal tea blends, more for a I don't want to say healing purpose, because you can't make certain claims as far as the FDA is concerned, but it's for daily upkeep. I'll just say that. Yeah. And then along with the Banaytha Botanicals, and actually on your background, right down at the bottom, I see the magazine Set Apart Beauty. Oh. You've got an issue right square near your chin, so I love it. Yeah. So to go right along with the website, with the business, Banaytha Botanical soaping business, is Set Apart Beauty. That is basically our wellness and beauty magazine, where we talk about, and I put articles in there about all kinds of things dealing with wellness and beauty. So we're talking about health issues from a mental, emotional, spiritual standpoint. We are definitely uplifting the Most High, doing our best to uplift the Most High in the magazine as well, and looking to do more collaborations with people as well as far as future magazine issues. We've got one getting ready to go to print now, where we've started taking on more advertisement for it and everything. And so absolutely, I again, it is of the Most High, because I'm like, magazine, I didn't even think I would be able to do a magazine. Never in my wildest as a child did I ever think I would be, running a magazine. No, this is completely of the Father. And so
I'm
that
is pull that up now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All praises. And so, yeah, that is one aspect of it. I did make mention a few minutes ago about the ministry, Renaissance of Covenant Keepers, on YouTube. We just do Sabbath studies and just really do Sabbath discussions. And a big thing, what you'll see on there more, what we're starting to do more of, is music. Music for the Kodesh community, and just trying to uplift the Most High through the gifts that He have given us. And so, oh yeah, you got the magazine pulled up. Yeah. Dope. Okay, awesome. Yep. Absolutely. So that's our very first issue there of Set Apart Beauty. Yep. And so as you were flipping through, the people can kind of see that's what we have going on. You see the layout of it and everything. We've got all kinds of articles in there. I put recipes in there, feature different products. And so, like I said, I'm looking forward to more collaborations in the future and other businesses. And if you have products, then absolutely, I would love for those to go into the magazine as well. We talk about beauty trends that are, not necessarily wicked to follow, because we hear so much about the stigmas. Oh, don't be like the world. Don't do this. Don't do that. We know not 100% what we can't do, but we are having we have a really great idea or grasp of the things that we can't do, right? Being in this walk. Because I know for me, coming into this walk, I put a stop to a lot of stuff Like I put a hard cap on a lot of things. I wasn't getting my nails done for a while. I didn't even used to put on lip gloss and lip liner and stuff like that. I put a hard cap on a lot of things. And just as we mature and as I matured, I was able to see like, you know what? As long as I'm not letting these things overtake me, and as long as I'm not accounting this for my righteousness and my beauty, I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be all right to put on some lip gloss. It'll be okay to put on some perfume. I'm gonna be okay to get my hair in an updo every once in a while. You know, like there's some crazy, there's some crazy doctrines out here. You know, and yeah, if you're not strong, if you're not studying yourself, and if you're not, you know, allowing the Most High, I don't even want to say strong. If you're not allowing the Most High to lead you, and if you're not studying for yourself, you definitely will get swept away with the winds of doctrines, you know?
Yeah.
So
I'm
that's
looking
definitely.
here on this page on your magazine talking about self-care, which is right in the lines of, you know, really what you're talking about there,
Mm-hmm.
where you put a hard stop to a lot of things and found that, you know, it was okay, um, as long as the mindset behind
Yeah.
your, um, you know, the makeup on your face, and you know, the lip gloss and things like that. But
Yeah.
underneath it all, you do have to, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your skin. And so I know you have a section here talking about self-care. I know your products, um, the Botano, how do you
But Nadia,
Banaya Botanicals are all um, health, organic based um, products as well, which I want to bring that up. I want to bring that up also so that people can see, um, you know, it's important. It really is important to take care
absolutely.
of and really go back to the Garden of Eden, go back to natural products, your herbal teas, healings, and things like that. Um, you know, to get back to that. So as I pull up your business, Banaya Botanicals, tell us a little bit about that, and what inspired you to do that, to go natural, and just talk to us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So what inspired me? I have a background in cosmetology. So from a little child, I had always liked dabbling in hair, nails, skin type stuff. Coming out of high school, I graduated with a full cosmetology license, worked for a while in salons. So that was always the underlying passion of mine to deal with, like I said, hair and nails and stuff like that. I kind of let it drop for a little while, but never lost like the love of that kind of thing. And so as I got older, and then I started on my like natural hair journey, you know, I think just about every natural that I've met has dabbled in like making their own products, making their own this, making their own that. And so that's kind of where it started, was like making certain things for myself. Then I began to have a family. And so I got married, and my children began coming, and things like that. So my family grew, and I started making things for my family. In the midst of all of that happening, you know, the Most High started to rip the veil off of all the lies of like these commercial companies. And so I always, not always, but I tend to talk about the Johnson, you
Well,
know.
thank the Most High that we have us now, and we have
Exactly.
Banaya Botanicals, where we can get all that
Exactly.
stuff.
Exactly. So that was a huge turning point for me, as the Most High started to reveal certain things, and I started to do my own research and started to find this stuff out. I'm like, yo, people have to know about this.
Hmm.
People have to find, you know, that we hear about stuff all the time. We see them little class action lawsuit commercials, like you may have been hurt by such and such.
Yeah.
No,
But now,
this can't.
do you have what do you have here? I see you have men,
So yeah, if
men's
you click the
products as
more,
well. Click
yeah, click
more.
more. Yep, click
Okay.
more. And you can kind of see a rundown of everything that we have. So we've got the magazine, Mama E's medicine cabinet, maintained hair care line. We have Spa Body, which is our body products. We have plans and
That's right up
pricing
my alley.
because all prices and our plans and pricing. What I was offering for a while there, I call it a soap and a hydrator kit. And so what you could do is purchase at the same time and you would get them regularly. I would send it to you regularly. You get a bar of soap or 2 bars, however many bars, and a hydrator, so a sealant. So you either get a solid lotion stick, body cream, or a whipped butter. And it's monthly. So you pay this for the month and you get your monthly supply. So that's available. Um, we also have, as you see there, well, yeah, you're looking still at the plans and pricing. So body
Mhm.
essentials, essential plus, total care. We have herbful tips, which is information, because like I said, we have to know about what it is that we need to be consuming and putting in our bodies. So it's not just selling a
Mhm.
product or anything like that. I try to definitely put the information out there, talking about the different things that I actually use. So all of these herbs, thyme, elderberry, nettle, I know about them because I constantly am using them. Dandelion, burdock, oregano. And as a matter of fact, my husband and I just, well, I say my husband, he just harvested a huge burdock plant from our backyard. And then we chopped it
Wow.
up, dehydrated the roots so that we can have our burdock tea, our burdock root tea. Burdock root is so good for the body and good for the circulation. It's good for just daily upkeep and to make sure that you're keeping things in check as far as body hormones and all kinds of things like that. Flushing, so it's going to help you, urinate so that you're flushing bad stuff out of your body and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we
Nice. Cool.
definitely need to
Yeah.
become more aware of these things. And I think our community is absolutely doing that. And I just
Mhm.
wanted to make sure that Banaytha Botanicals is also a voice out here raising the collective consciousness about what these things are and how powerful these herbs and plant
Yeah.
materials are. Yep.
Especially that dandelion. When we were kids, do you see the little sticky things on the burdock? We would throw up,
Mhm.
pap, and stick to your clothes. And little did we
Yeah.
know we were playing with, natural medicine. I'll say that.
Mhm.
I think that is that safe to say? So, all praises to the Most High that you are providing these things for our people. Didn't the Most High say that He was going to restore us? He was going to restore our health. And what better way to do that than the knowledge of what He has provided for us? Um,
Absolutely.
so, I mean, it's no wonder why our ancestors lived for so very long,
That
um, in the days of old. So, that is that is awesome. We definitely want to get back to I like to say to the Garden of Eden.
yeah.
Um we also so you never really hear about what's being offered for men. And when I saw that you offer, where is it?
It's on the top line, the top.
It's where is it?
It's not in the drop down. It'll be at the top toward the
Oh, there
left.
it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Burley.
Yes,
Burley
Burley
Ben's
Van.
man grooming. Fellas, talk to us about this, Sister CC.
Most definitely. So this came about because I have a scruffy husband. And I love my scruffy man. I do. But I'm like, baby, we gotta do something about this beard. We gotta get it, sopped up. We gotta get it, real nice and shining. We gotta do something about this, honey.
And
So
fluffy and fluffy. Yeah, fluffy.
yeah. So I just created these things. I'm like, I already do hair products. The beard is facial hair. Let me start offering something specifically for the men with men's with fragrances in there that are geared towards the men, with products in there that are geared more towards manageability of facial hair, not just hair on top of the head, but facial hair. Let me start offering things, for the men. This is and so yeah, this is my attempt at doing exactly that, offering different things. As you see, we have a shave kit there for those men who like to clean up and get that smooth, clean line, not shave off their beard, but clean it up so that it looks nice. That we have the shaving soap there. We have a wooden comb there, because not very many people know that wooden combs help distribute your natural oils a lot better than like plastic or metal combs do, and they're a lot easier on the hair.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're a lot easier on the hair, and they won't rip as much. We got a men's grooming kit there. We look in the back. We got I don't recall my father having an extensive grooming kit like this, and I'm like, you know what? I wonder how many men do or actually have that. We need to make something like that available, because men need to keep their nails trimmed as
This
well.
Sounds like a little travel. Is this like a travel? You could travel with a travel kit. Yeah, you can keep that on hand.
Yep. Yeah. Yes, it is.
That's nice.
It's got the little shears in there so you can catch the nose hairs and everything.
Yes.
Yep, it's got multiple clippers in there, so some sideways clippers. If you got like a hangnail, it'll get in those little grooves, and tweezers if you have like ingrown hairs and stuff. It's like I think that's like 18 pieces in there, maybe. That's a really extensive. That's one of the more extensive ones. I think we're out of that one, but we have one similar to it. So yeah.
All in one. All right.
Yep.
So sis, you are and now you are one busy sister, because
I try to stay busy. Because like I said, I don't want to be idle.
Yeah. But you also have did I see children's books? You have that as well. So you are one what am I want to say? Multifaceted sister. Let's see.
Absolutely.
Let's go to Yars Approved Apparel Mall and back into the menu. We're going to click on more and go to the education section here.
All praises. Awesome. Oh, hey, yep. Heritage Homeschool Advocates.
There we go. So talk to us a little bit about this. I was excited when I saw this, and I have to say, this is so important right now.
Absolutely.
Right now, in this day and age, we all know what's going on. We don't have to elaborate on it, but we need to protect the minds of the children.
Absolutely.
And we're also going to talk about your YouTube page as well, because this is just so very, very, very crucial in this time. Talk to us about what you're doing here, sis. I'm loving it.
Most definitely. Now, I've actually literally got some of these sitting right next to me because my kids just threw them on the table. So I'll show them here. This is our 5-subject workbook. And how this came about: Heritage Homeschooling Advocates. I homeschool my children. And so everything that I do for them, I create little worksheets, I create little activities, little games, all kinds of stuff for them. And I'm like, and I keep hearing it everywhere we go. Oh my gosh, your children are so fill in the blank, all praises to the Most High. They're surprised that my 3-year-old reads already. Well, he's 4 now, but when he was 3, people were surprised that he was reading. They're surprised that my 6-year-old is, knowing her multiplication tables and is doing, all these different things. And I'm like, yo, my children aren't doing anything else that anybody else's children could not and would not do if they had the proper pouring into, if they had someone to pour that stuff into them. So Like I said, I homeschool my children. And so the things that I have done for them and continue to create, I just compiled it into a book. That's all I did. I just put it into a book and made it available for someone else. So whether you're, oh no, I don't know why that picture didn't come up. That's supposed to be a picture there. So forgive me for that, y'all. But yeah, if children had someone to pour into them, because I'm also a stay-at-home mom, and I'm here with my children all the time. You're gonna tell me I don't take care of my kids. I take care of my kids every day, 24/7. And
Right.
so and so,
Right?
I get to pour into them. They're learning piano. Why? Because I get to stay at home with them, teach them piano. They are right. My 6-year-old has really awesome penmanship, and actually,
Yeah,
let
a little
me.
handwriting
Oh,
book here.
sisters,
Yep.
sister Cece, let me tell you something about that handwriting. When I saw that, I started leaping for joy because it's like my grandsons, they
Mhm.
can't read handwriting, but I taught my daughter handwriting. Whenever she does something, she has to handwrite it because it's no longer being offered in school, and these kids can't even read it. It's like another language to them. So I applaud you
Absolutely.
for including that. Oh, praise you for including that. Praise
Praises
y'all
to
for
the
putting
Most
it
High.
in you for doing that. Yeah,
Every
that's
praise to
what.
the Most
Yeah,
High.
praise y'all.
So
Yes,
Now,
I'm
and
just
yes.
this is
Because
this
these
is
kids
you
going.
don't.
the books that you have available for them, right?
Yes.
Look
So
at that.
I'm just showing an example of like what she does in her book. So this is our 5 subject, and this is how it actually started. I made a
And it's
five
not no
subject.
2-page. Sorry. This
No, you're
isn't a
fine.
2-page like 1, 2, and it's done.
Nope.
That looks like a nice, healthy looking book there.
Yeah, it's about I
Yes.
tried to make it at least like 20 pages or so per subject. It might be a little less than that, but no, it's a pretty thick kind of curriculum book, and everything is color coded. If you look at the 5 subject workbook, everything is color coded. And our math is green. Green, is associated with a really good like really good feelings. And so I definitely wanted to try to tap into that with the
Mhm.
colors, um, instead of giving our kids some really bad connotations of math. I try to associate everything with like good things. So we have like fruit math here, and the color green, associating it with go,
That
associating it with,
reminds me.
yeah.
Oh, that
Doesn't it kind of remind you of
reminds
the
me
phonics
of the
books from?
books that I used in school when I
All
wanted
praises.
to learn because it was so colorful and eye-catching, and you wanted to
Exactly.
see what it was about because it was, yes, you did an amazing. You're gonna hear
Mm-mm.
from me because I got grandkids, and when they come over here,
All praises. And so, yeah, handwriting. We were just talking about handwriting. They get to practice and see what the cursive letters
yes,
look like and all of that. And then
yes,
Look at this.
we
it's
get to
awesome.
write our names. And of course, everything,
Wow.
like I said, I do my best to just make sure this is for the children, but uplifting Yah as well. And so we also have affirmations and scriptural affirmations in here. This one
Ooh.
is let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works, glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5:16. And so they get to trace and write
Wow.
that out. Let your light so shine, each line,
Mm.
before men that they,
Mm. What
sorry, I'm
better way
covering
to
it.
remember that?
Sister
See it,
Cece,
write it. What do they
you
say it, see it, write it,
Yep.
hear it?
yeah,
Yep.
yes, exactly. I
And we
swear that reminds me of my childhood because I grew up in private school. And we
all
had to do
praises.
exactly, yes, that's what we had to do was trace all that out with the scripture and all of that. That is,
All
sister,
praises.
I'm hugging you through the screen. I
Hmm.
love it.
Oh.
I am.
You know what? and it's probably hard for y'all to see that. Let me see. Can I bring this up? Um, Let me see. This is what you're showing us, right?
Yes. And
Look
yep,
at
that's the
this.
affirmation. I have a divine lineage. I have love for myself and others. I believe I can and I will. If I need help, I just have to ask. I take responsibility for my actions. So, my children, I have them write it out and I have them say them out loud. These are affirmations. These are things that you need to get stuck in your head, just like the lyrics to a song. No, you need to get stuck in your head. You can, you will. You are, you
All
You
know.
know,
praises. All
I
praises.
didn't know anything about affirmations, but I did it with my younger son. He he needed to he needed to he needed to do an intern, and he needed so many points before he could graduate, and he was so nervous about it. And I said, "You know that our Father owns all things. You know this. You know that
Mhm.
you are the son of the Most High. You are a king, and that you can have and do anything. I want you to write that down, that you are going to have what you need to graduate. You're going to have this internship. You're going to get all the points that you need within these 7 days." And he wrote it down and he believed it. And now this is, you know, me coming into the truth, and they thought it was so funny and no one was believing me. And here the Most High gave us a testimony. And my son did just that. And on the seventh day, hey, you want to come down and, I would love to have you come and help you out with your intern. Coming here, you can be a mechanic. I'll show you how to do these things. And he had everything that he needed. He got the points and everything within those 7 days. I said, see?
Project workbook. But now each of these subjects has their own book. They're not all up here yet because some of them have not completed printing, but we, in the 5 subject workbook, we have math, science, grammar, handwriting, and social studies, which grammar is the English language arts, if you saw there, we have the English language arts workbook printed all by itself. So that's just a workbook full of English language arts. We've got a math book. I've actually got it here. I have to actually put that up because I do have the math workbook here, because that's becoming available as soon as I put it up on the site. I'm doing a science one. We've got handwriting, as you already showed. There are 2 separate handwriting workbooks, one for scriptures, one with affirmations. And then I'm doing also social studies on a child level. And what I did with these workbooks, these, as I was going to say earlier, I homeschool my children, but just because if someone doesn't homeschool their children, that doesn't mean that they can't use these books. This is Heritage Homeschooling Advocates. So we advocate for parents to also spend time with their children at home. That's what homeschool is. It's just you spending time with your kids at home and not only and solely depending on the public school or even a private school, charter school, whatever it is, system to do the educating of your child. No, you spend time, because even a couple minutes a day where you get to spend time and read something with your children will do wonders for their mind. It just opens up their mind and shows them that they could do so much more, and they're comfortable trying new things and going further when mom or abba or dad is spending time with them. They're like, no, this is tough. I get that one-on-one time with my parent, with my whomever, my guardian. And so with this, being that it's a curriculum like supplement what I did try to do is not only just put like worksheets in there, I try to make sure that there are actual lessons that are going to strengthen foundational concepts and foundational information. So for example, this one is our arithmetic page. It breaks down what is a number. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, so it goes into like, what is a number? You know, and the children are able to learn this. You can read this to your kids. If you don't do anything else but read these lesson pages to the kids, you know, and show them, nope, a number is just a unit. It's used to count and to measure. You know, what are the operations? We have 4 different operations in basic arithmetic, you know. Let's see. As far as grammar, we talk about it's hard to get in the camera. I'm sorry. So yeah, with grammar. Yep.
Now, is that up on the site, or you said that's not on the site yet?
This one is on the site. This one is the 5 subject. It is on the site.
Okay, let me pull that up.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull that up so people can see. Yeah, let's pull that up. Okay, which one is it?
Yep, it's the first one right there. 5 subject workbook. Boom. And if you look at it, it's for ages 5 to 7, because I also think that it's really important to expose the children not only to their age level of work, but expose them just in the slightest bit to something a little more advanced. So if you have a first grader, they're going to be getting exposed to a few 2nd grade like concepts, a few of those, lessons or pages that might be a little advanced for them, but it's not going to be too difficult, especially if you're starting from a foundation. They get to see where it is their next goal is, their next marker is. And so now when they can see and they have a strong foundation, they'll hit that goal a lot better. When they have strengthened foundational principles in kindergarten work, which is the tracing and stuff like that, and in 1st grade work, which is the math, you know, adding and subtracting and the writing of the words and whole, you know, and now they're putting sentences together and writing independently, 2nd grade, complete thoughts and ideas. So all of that is encompassed in this book, you know. I tried to do my best with it. I did. I just tried to do my best with it. You know, I'm not an instructor or anything. I just teach homeschool.
I love it. Sister Shonda, did you have a question?
I'm sorry. There is such a delay on my end. No, but Sister Rivka, read the chat really quick. Read the chat. And if not, don't worry about it. But no, I love what she's doing. I love the books. I love the products. You're gonna hear from me, and you're gonna hear from me in a couple of ways, but we'll talk about that offline. And I am proud of you, sis. I remember when we first interviewed you back in the day, and I just thought, man, this sister is on it day one. You were always ready, putting it in, doing what you had to do, and building yourself up. When you got your Secretary of State certificate, you let everybody know. And I was like, this sister is on it. And look at where we are today. Look at that. A whole year later, this is what you have accomplished. And it's a lot. And you should really be proud of yourself and being obedient to the Most High, because
YouTube channel and what she's offering for children. I think this YouTube channel is amazing as well. Sis, are you offering any like discount codes or anything like that?
For the body products, you will be able to type in YAAMSHO1, and that will get you a 10% discount on Banaytha Botanicals. That's going to go in effect after the interview is over.
Yay!
Oh, praises. Yes. Look, I'm going to take advantage of that. Can we take advantage of that? Because that ain't a
You can.
conflict of interest,
You
is
can
it? I don't care.
absolutely take advantage of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take advantage of the beard, the I was getting ready to say the beardly one. The I'm gonna be taking advantage
Right.
of the burly the burly man
Yes. The burly man.
products. Yeah. Uh, because yeah, my husband could definitely use that. I mean, my family, the men in my family, they're like, I don't know, the Grizzlies or something. They need they need they need that.
Yep.
They
Right.
need that.
I completely understand.
So
That's because they're lions. That's why they're
that's
lions. They're
right. There we
lions.
That
go.
They
part.
have to have that.
We'll,
That
we'll,
part.
we'll clean it up a little bit. We'll say that.
That
We'll
part.
say because when my husband
Like
watches
that's
this, he's gonna be like, "What do you mean, McGrizzly?" So, yeah, well, it's because he's the lion, lion of Judah.
Yeah,
Lion, wow,
Yeah,
we'll do that. Yeah.
that's right.
So I don't.
that's fine. Be a lion. Be a lion with a
Yeah.
combed mane.
Exactly.
And
Comb,
some
put
oil.
some
Comb
And
through
some
that
oil.
irony.
put some oil on. He said, anoint yourself. That's what he said.
That's
Yeah, like the oil running down
that's
Aaron's
right.
beard.
And right, I was about to say how beautiful it is.
Yeah, how beautiful it is in
Reverend.
Candy with that oil on the beard. So yeah.
I'm sorry. If you have a business and you want to showcase your business as well, please reach out to us at y'all's approved apparel mall team at gmail.com and tell us a little bit about what you do. It could be a product, service, education, music, film, whatever the Most High has downloaded in you to do for His kingdom. Please reach out and let us hear about it, and we can add you to our mall directory for free. No tier groups, no promises, but it is for free. Thank you for
Thank you for
watching.
joining us. Shalom.
Shalom, tov, shalom.